Right, here we are. If you remember, the FM section wasn't playing particularly loudly. I've just measured this red capacitor here, which relates to that electrolytic there, which decouples the HT supply into the FM unit. I've measured that on my ESR meter and it's showing about 1.24 ohms in circuit. I'm not sure if there's anything shunting it. I don't think there is, so I'm going to assume that one's high ESR. It should be showing 400, maybe about 1.35, 1.4 ohms equivalent series resistance. So I'm going to replace that. That's a 400 UF. I've got some 390 at 16 volts here. I'm going to replace that and then we're going to see how we get on. Right, I've got that red capacitor out. That's sitting there. That's on my ESR meter. Let's give it a check on the ESR meter. So 0.94 ohms. That's 400 UF capacitor. So it should be about 0.45-ish. 10 volts, and that's showing the equivalent series resistance of about something around 120 UF or something. So I've pulled that out. That might not be what's stopping the FM. There's only one other thing, and that's replacement of the transistor inside. So unfortunately I've got to put the radio back together to get it working, because the speaker leads are quite short and they attach direct to the circuit board. There's no tags or anything to clip them on, and also, well, the FM area I can just clip up here or whatever, but it's mainly the speaker leads that I need to reconnect. So I'm going to do that and we're going to have a look. Right, I've got it set to medium wave here at quite a low volume actually. Let's switch it on to FM or VHF and see if it's roughly. Yeah, so that seems to be. And I've only got the volume knob turned around ½ an inch actually, so it's pretty punchy. Quite happy about that. I still think some cleaner on the switches might do a little world of wonder. What I'm going to do now is remove the chassis again and clean the inside here, this Rexine, and stick the label back down, because I think that's just going to get torn off with removing the battery continually. And then I'm going to get on to cabinet cleaning. I'm going to leave the capacitors inside on the audio output board. They are Callins, but I think it was Callins that were fitted to old Valve TVs that were the problem. I think Callins were made in Ireland, even though it's a US company. I think they had an Irish plant that was popular in the late 60s to be fitted into sort of Valve hybrid and early transistor sets. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Take chassis out, clean it, and then back for more. And I did buy one of those Texan loop aerials as well, so we'll have a play with that. Right, and of course I was waffling on about getting it cleaned on the inside here and putting it straight back in the cabinet ready to go. But of course, Andrew, you forgot that you've got to respray this white dial plate, haven't you? Don't know if you can see it any better now that it's the paint starting to crack around here and it's just coming off. There's a big patch there that just come off. So yeah, I've got a little bit more work to do than I thought I had, but that gives us an opportunity to have a look at the back side of or the front side of the wave band switch. Yeah. That capacitor was actually the one I replaced here. This one over in the back here was an absolute pig to replace. I think when it was assembled, someone had put the same sort of capacitor in there. Just get this out. That's got these sort of tape leads. They're flat, not round, and I think they must have snapped one off and left it in there, and then pushed this one in again, and because this one came out complete, and this one I had to cut, it was in so tight. But this side was the problem one. Whether they'd left a bit of that in from the original capacitor they tried to put in there, don't know, but it was a real pig to get in, sorry. So a bit of spray painting. Look how much that's come off. Ugh. Right, spray painting next then.